What's up, everybody? Your boy A-Dubb here with the crazy lighting, another crazy lighting review. I wanted to review these lights, but while I review these lights, this time I actually want to talk to you guys. I know I'm not the only one that's probably been noticing that it seems like a lot of YouTubers that I look up to are like talking more, but as they're talking, it seems like they're talking about they don't know what to shoot next, or they're losing focus, losing track of what videos they should shoot next, and I don't know. It just seems like that's like a thing that's been going on lately, and it just sucks to hear, man, because like a lot of times you just want to watch a video and be entertained and not watch a video about, hey, what should I shoot? I mean, I'm not knocking anybody for that, because a lot of the time in the creative process you want to always consistently entertain your audience. But at the same time, it's like, at the same time, I feel like some people, like when they get to a certain level on this platform, they start to feel like pressured, because let's face it, like when you go from having like no followers, no subscribers, to having 1,000, to having 5,000, to having 10,000, to having even 100,000, I couldn't imagine the pressure that it might bring on somebody. But right now in my YouTube process, I in the progress that I've made so far, like it's like the more I get closer to my reaching some of my goals, the more into it I get, the more motivated I get, the more ideas that I get. And I've always had ideas. It's just that like I didn't know, some of them I didn't know how to implement. I won't say I didn't know how to implement them. I was just too lazy to implement them. But now I'm starting to feel more motivated, because it seems like people are actually checking me out and checking my stuff out. So let me switch the lighting up, so because I am reviewing these lights for you guys. As just so you know, right now I have the lights about 1.5 foot away from me on each side. So now I'm shooting with just one of the lights at the same distance, so you can see what this looks like half face. I have my camera on f8 and my ISO at 200. So ISO 200 is the very, 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 very low setting. You would put your camera at ISO 200 if you were in a very, very brightly lit area, like outside or something like that. Or if it was too bright, you would probably put on a neutral density filter on top if you need your camera to let less light into the lens. But f8 also is a very, very, very dark stop. Yeah, it's a very, very, very dark stop, if you will. So you would normally shoot at a lower f-stop if you wanted to get more depth of field, but right now I'm trying to go for a dark look and get something different in my video. So anyway, I was discussing the other YouTubers and what I'm finding. It seems like in the culture now, like, and I know a lot of it is like coincidental, but it seems like sometimes I'll make a video and then I'll see somebody else remake it. I don't know whether we're all on the same wavelength, or whether we're all reviewing the same technology, or whether, somebody sees something, somebody do something, and then they do it, and then somebody else doesn't, somebody else does it. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I don't mind that. Actually, it's kind of exciting, because you get to see different people be creative and talk about the same things and show the same things differently. And that's part of the creative process, and that's part of the reason why I love YouTube so much, because of stuff like that. It kind of pushes the envelope. But when people start talking about, they don't know what to shoot next, or they don't know what to do next, it's I don't know, it kind of brings me back down humbles me down a little bit and brings me back down to reality, and helps me realize that, like, yo, like, I could get there one day to the point where I feel pressured and don't know what content I should record and produce because of the pressure that I'm getting from my audience, and I feel like everything has to be bomb. Let me change up the lighting again real fast. So now I have a backlight behind me, same camera settings, f-stop 8.0, ISO 200, auto white balance, which I shouldn't be doing, and another light about 2 feet away from me. So where was I? Yeah, man, like, I have to, like, I'm having this talk with myself as well as with you guys, because I want to, like, try to never be in that space. That's the reason why I made my channel the way I did, because I don't want to be limited on the content that I create. I don't want to feel like I am pressured by my audience to produce a specific type of video, or to have a certain have a certain expectation of what my video is supposed to be like. That's why a lot of my videos are so different, and I don't typically stay on the same niche or the same subject matter all the time. But now, as you guys, a lot of you guys have seen so far that just came back to my channel, you saw that I just recently changed my my banner. I'm gonna try to talk more and make my videos more about specifically what I like and what I'm into, which is really technology, video, and videography and stuff like that, like cinematic stuff, dramatic stuff, and I'm gonna try to, like, do more of that stuff, more stuff that I like, because I feel like that can bring the most growth out of me and help me grow better as a videographer, cinematographer. So yeah, guys, leave a comment in the description below. Is it me, or does it seem like quite a few YouTubers, without naming any, are saying that, hey, I didn't know what to shoot, so I just tried this and this turned into a video? Does it seem like that to you, or is it just me? I don't know. Let me try to switch the lighting up again, see what I can come up with. Now this is just one hard light on my face at its brightest setting. I could also lower it down a little bit to make another type of effect, like you're in a dark room. You can use a editing software like a Pro Tools or Logic Pro, and put some bass and put some cavernous type of sound effect on your voice to make it seem like you're inside of a cave or trapped somewhere in a box or something like that. So yeah, I like this look. I told you guys ever since I started doing these light tutorials and reviews that I love playing with lights, because it creates different effects. It helps you, it like puts you in like a different type of world. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool look. You can put something like, see something in the background, like where you, like, the viewer's like, what is that? It's pretty cool. Yeah, so you should definitely these small lights. I think it was YC Imaging. He just reviewed these lights, and I'm like, damn, I wish I had did my tutorial. I mean, my review when I said I was gonna do my review instead of doing everything else. I got the Silhouette Cameo in the mail, and I did a bunch of videos on that, because I hate to seem like I'm the one that's like copying somebody's video or getting somebody's taking somebody's idea and doing my video based on the same thing. But let's face it, YouTube is huge, and a lot of the times people that are watching me aren't watching him, even though I have nowhere near the subscription base that he has, and people that are watching him aren't watching me, you know. And it goes like that with a bunch of other YouTubers. Like I've seen some the GoPro review that I just did, the GoPro, how to shoot vlogs with your GoPro camera. I've been meaning to do that for like a year and a half now, and in between that process, in between that time span, another female YouTuber did that review, and I was like, damn. And for a while, I just like, forget it, I'm not gonna do it. But I was like, you know what, forget it, I am gonna do it because that's what I had in mind on doing, so I'm gonna do it. And I did it, and I think I did a good job doing it. I mean, I didn't put my best foot forward, but part of this part of this YouTube creative process that I just like to have freedom of creativity. So, that is part of why I do it and why I love it and why I think that I could probably never, I won't say never, but for the most part, I won't run out of ideas. I got so many ideas. Sometimes I write them down. Sometimes I forget them and I try to remember them, like, what was that idea I had the other day? Hold on, let me switch the lighting again. Sometimes you can use these lights as like an accent. Like, you see I have the one in the back and the one about 2 feet away from me to my left, which is your right. And yeah, so I got a hard light hitting my left, which is your right, and I got a hard light in the back as an accent. It could almost look like I'm in a ship or something like that, and it's early in the morning, and that's the window. That light actually, I don't know how it's gonna look once I put it in my editing software, once I go over it, but right now it looks like it could possibly be a window or something like that. And I have I can put this in front of me to give me some more light, to make it seem like I'm getting light from almost another source. Let me lower it down a little bit. And yeah, now early in the morning, I'm on a ship, about to go have breakfast, light in the window. I'm just making up all types of stuff. And also another thing that I enjoy doing is Foley. I enjoy like putting a bunch of sound effects in my videos and making it seem like taking you from one room to a whole nother valley or a whole nother environment, which is dope. But yeah, back to these lights, man. These lights, one is a Vid Pro light, I think it is. Yeah, one is a Vid Pro, and the other one is, let me look at it real fast. The other one is a Generate. One is a Vid Pro, and one is a Generate. But the problem I have with these lights is both the Vid Pro and the Generate look exactly the same. What I mean by that is they look exactly the same. It's like, okay, Vid Pro and Generate went to the same maker of these LEDs, or the same factory, whoever made these LEDs, and they just slapped their stamps on the back. I can't recommend that you guys go buy these lights, because it's like, they're like, it seems like the manufacturers didn't put any effort into it. So I'm gonna I'll probably put them in the link in the description anyway if you guys want to check them out. But I think for the money, the Aperture has a better light that you guys should check out. It's lightweight. It seems like Aperture actually put forth a good effort to make these lights, and no other manufacturer has the same light. But these lights, they look exactly the same, just with a different name on the back, and the name isn't even etched in. It's just like a stamp. So yeah, I can't really co-sign for these lights, but they are pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I think these were discontinued, and they do come with different color gel filters to change the color temperature. One tungsten and one daylight. So yeah, they're just like my other LED lights, except really smaller. They both have hot shoe mounts, so they can connect to the cold shoe on top of, well, cold shoe, hot shoe, anyway, cold shoe. Yeah, they both have hot shoe mounts that can mount on top of the cold shoe on your camera. So yeah, man, it's like or is it the other way around? Hot shoe, cold shoe. Shoes. Is it the shoes? Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say about these things. They're all in my eyes and they're making me blind right now. But yeah, I just wanted to have a talk with you guys while I reviewed these lights right here. Here's the other one right here. Boom. This is a cool effect for your video. If you had a key light in the front with these two accent light in the back, that'd be like a cool, if you're singing the video. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, can I feel? No, it'll be more like a slow song, like woke up this morning. Wait, no, not sing something original. Was only just a matter of time. No, something else. Love is when I can't go through. Love is when I can't go through the day without my mind being. Love is when I can't go through. Love is when I can't go through the day without my mind being stuck on you. Love is when I'd rather fight than to see another man in your life. But yeah, you can see the lights. See how dope they look. You know what I mean? And yeah, you guys should definitely consider some of these small lights and having them in your arsenal, because they come in handy, especially when you're on the go. You can throw them in your camera bag, and you can have some lights on you just in case you're in a dark situation and your lens cannot capture what you need to capture. You can have one of those double tree things to turn your shoe mount on the top of your camera to 2, leaf off into 2. I'll show you guys what that looks like on the screen. And you can mount one light, and you can mount your microphone, Video Mic Pro, whatever you got, capturing your audio on the other side, so you can always be lit correctly, fambo. Yeah, so they don't come with stands. They both come in casings. They got different casings. The Generate one comes in a soft case, and the Vid Pro one comes in a hard case. And I kind of like the hard case better, but for carrying and portability, if that's even a word, purposes, I like the Generate soft case, because you can throw that in your suitcase and be out, and it'll take up less space than that hard shell case. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, comment, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share. Isn't this a cool effect? If you want to do a music video, have these two lights as accents in the back. Matter of fact, I think I might do that on my next music video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope it's sunny and bright where you are, because it's snowing where I'm at. So, peace. Talk to y'all later. I'm out.